Fall in love with becoming the best version of yourself, with patience and compassion, respect and honor your journey.
No, now.
You don't have to be perfect or have all the right little petals. Just be you. My name is Carla. Welcome to Love Surrounds Me. Hello my loves and welcome to another video. Today we're going to do a pick a card reading and we're going to have 3 piles that I've already pre-shuffled for us. So I'll show you in a little bit. You can choose your pile and I'll have the timestamps below so that way you can go to the card that you choose or take it anything as it resonates if you want to listen to all 3 and see what hits for you, or maybe 2 cards stick out for you or 2 piles. We'll get into that. I'm super excited to do this video today. Before we get started on that, I wanted to share with you that what I did was I chose 4 cards. So this spread specifically, each pile is going to cover on our undiscovered talents. So the first card is going to be, what is my undiscovered talent? Then the second one, why is it still hidden? The third one, how can I develop this gift? And the fourth one, messages from your spirit guides or angel messages. So I chose those. As I said, I did already pre-shuffle them. So right now I'm going to show you a little clip of the cards and the piles so that way you can see, and whichever one first sticks out to you. They do have crystals on top, so just even look at that if that initially attracts you, or if you know, whatever it is, follow your intuition. And yeah, so it will be either pile 1, 2, or 3. So stay tuned. I'm excited. Stay tuned for the end. I do want to read a little bit of poetry as well, so I'll put that in the timestamp at the end as well, so that way if you choose one of the cards at the beginning you can go to the end. I appreciate you guys, and subscribe and follow for more. I'm excited to get into this. So like I said, I already pre-shuffled these cards, and after I had done that, so I chose from these 4 decks, 1 from each card. Like I said, there's 4 questions and I'll go back through them, but right now just again, whichever one stuck out to you the most. And first, and choosing that one, are you going with the citrine number 1 pile? Are we going with the second pile, which is rose quartz, and then, or the third pile, which is clear quartz? So what I was going to say is that when I was finishing, this card came up. I was just kind of like passing by, and then it fell out, and I was like, okay, I'll just take it and let me set it out. So it says, I am willing to see the sameness with others. This opens my awareness to oneness. I love it. So follow your intuition and we'll start getting into the reading, and I'm really excited. So take your pick. Okay, my love, so this message is for you if you chose card pile number 1 with the citrine. So before we get into the reading, which right now I'm going to turn over the cards together with you and we'll go back to the table, but I wanted to share and kind of go into a little bit more of what citrine means and its properties. So if you chose this card pile, citrine, if maybe that attracted you initially, it has spiritual qualities of joy, abundance, and transmutation. So that just means in the sense that transmutation, when we're kind of very tuned into our own vibration and knowing that we have the power to always, like, instead of taking in energies, it's us being able to change that and stepping into our power. Because I was reading too how it has to do with prosperity, joy, our energy, strengthening our endurance, and it can also improve our digestion. So again, remember with crystals, it's always about the intention that we set in it. So it can even be of healing value for the spiritual self and a powerful cleanser and regenerator. So this is for self-healing, inspiration, self-improvement. It carries powers of the sun and excellent overcoming fears, depression, and phobias. Oh, I love that. So such a beautiful stone. And I'm actually wearing citrine in my earrings today, and I handmade these. I need to put them up on my shop soon, maybe by the time that I post this video for sure. But yeah, so if you chose card pile number 1, this is citrine. It's so beautiful. So it has these hues just like the sun, and that's why I like it. I mean, it really attracts me. So just a little bit about that there. So we're going to go back to the table. It does also enhance the physical body, enhances personal power, creativity, intelligent decisiveness. So being more decisive with that, using our intellect, and also our foremost energy to aid in our manifestations. I love that. So using these to help us expand that further. So let's go to our card reading. Okay, so I'm going to start with what is your uncovered talent? So, okay, we have the 7 of Wands. And then the next one is, why is it still hidden? Okay, the cheetah. Ooh, I'm excited to get into this. How can you develop more of this gift? And the message from your spirit guide. So feel free to screenshot this, and then we're going to get into it. Be your best self always, group number 1. So that's the message from your spirit guides. Can't wait to get into it. So let's see. So what is your undiscovered talent? We get the 7 of Wands. So the 7 of Wands is standing your ground, sticking up for yourself and not giving up. You're a hard worker, and it's not for nothing. You are really creating stability for yourself in this time, and it's because you have a lot of passions. And not just that, but I feel like you've been working hard on being connected with yourself and finding this groundedness through the way that you feel. And if that doesn't resonate with you, maybe this is some advice into how you can kind of tap into more of that undiscovered talent, is sometimes feeling more into our groundedness, because this is an undiscovered talent for us, group 1. So if this is something that's undiscovered for you, it may be hard right now for you to stand your ground. Maybe it's been hard for you to set boundaries at this time, to truly stick up for yourself and the things that are good for you. But you're not giving up because you're passionate about these things. This card can also, I feel like, be representative of a time where we're putting in hard work, learning, gathering our resources. Again, a lot of passion. It is a 1 energy, so this is going to have fire energy, that tying with the ones like Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, and just, thinking of passions. And then look at the card that came up, right? We saw the cheetah. So why is this talent still hidden? The cheetah is a solar force, action, achievement, and masculine energy. So I think it's ask right here, the cards, what I feel is that we're being asked to tap into our more masculine energy, into this achievement, this solar force, where if this is a hidden talent and we're very hard workers and we put that hard work and that passion in, it's bring that more to light. How can we embrace that? How can I develop the gift? Is through purpose. So I'm going to go into the cheetah just a little bit more. So this is from the animal spirit deck, and so the cheetah is the epitome of solar forces at work. The sun doesn't shine onto the cheetah, it shines from inside this great creature and expands outward to brighten the universe. The energy within the cheetah personality is palatable to others, and they naturally attract an audience to bear witness to their remarkable achievements. Purpose and passion are the best fuel for a cheetah's forward momentum. So if you're lacking in those areas, reconnect to the why before you start running. Isn't this so crazy and perfect? So reconnect to your purpose. You know what you are here to do. Be your best self always, guys. You are doing this, and reconnect to your purpose every day, to your intentions. It's you are this hidden talent within you, is that you are so hardworking and passionate. And it's sometimes, have you ever sometimes there's hardworking people, but there's no passion in it, right? They may just be in it for other things. So just acknowledge this hidden talent in yourself, and before running or taking off with things, connect with your purpose and allow yourself to truly embrace that. The message from your spirit guides is to be your best self through this. So when in balance, you'll feel like you can achieve anything. There's a boundless, limitless energy. So don't forget that you are limitless, but you may feel if you're feeling out of balance, it's because you may be feeling impatient, is what it says, or competitive. So if these emotions come up, see that, okay, I'm working very hard, but it's getting I'm feeling impatient, or I'm going from one thing to the next, or I'm getting competitive with things around me. Know that, again, the light is within you and then shines out. I love that this is so relevant, especially even with the stone that was chosen at the beginning. So to bring into balance, reconnect with your purpose. Guys, this is so perfect. Wow, group 1, I love this and how it unfolded. So we have the number 7, then the cheetah, which is a fire energy, then we have purpose, and then the number 24 here, which together that is 6. So 6, 7. Also the number 6, 2022 this year is all added up. Just if you're like into numerology, I'm not like, I just love like learning about it and kind of tapping into those things, because I know sometimes you guys see these numbers, but the number 6 has a lot to do with our home and family. And then that number 7, like connecting with ourself, our divine self, our highest self, like maybe, you know, really doing your chakra balancing, your chakra work, before putting in that hard work. Like, this is your hidden talent. You are a hard worker, but connect to your purpose and your intention before like you go off running and starting with your day. So being your best self, what does that mean for you? And yeah, take this message as it resonates. If you would like to book another reading, a reading with me, check out the links below, and I would love that so much. So share this with anyone that you think might benefit. And I'm gonna go into group 2 now. Hello, group 2 or pile 2. If you chose that card pile, then this message is for you. I'm excited to get into it. So I haven't turned your cards over just yet, but we will. But so if you chose this pile, the little stone or crystal that was associated with this one was the rose quartz. So I just wanted to tell you a little bit about it. So it's a crystal of unconditional love. It boosts feelings of self-love. It fosters loving relationships with others. Really, this stone above anything is for unconditional love, boosting that self-love, so that we can really like be intentional with those feelings and with that time that we are setting for ourselves. So it is helpful to be mood lifting, and also can be used for protection. So I love this, and I have a little small one, so it's like something you can carry in your pocket, or you know, just have around with you. So we're gonna go to the table and reveal your cards for your pile. Okay, so this is if you chose the card pile number 2. So what is your undiscovered talent? We get the 10 of Swords. Why is it still hidden? How can you develop this gift? And what is a message from your spirit guides right here? So your undiscovered talent. I'm excited to get into this one. Very, very interesting group. So then we get, why is it still hidden? The stingray. And then something to develop that will help us to develop this gift is change. And a message from your guides is assurance. And the number 14 there. I love this card. I'm really excited. Let's get into your reading. Guys, I'm excited for this one. So, wow. Okay, group 2. So the 10 of Swords is our undiscovered talent here. So the 10 of Swords is going to represent us hitting a rock bottom, something ending, the worst being over. So if this is an undiscovered talent, maybe we don't realize this, but we go through a lot of endings and a lot of things where we have to like see things changing a lot. Maybe you've been through a lot of change. Maybe you've even hit rock bottom and like you're kind of just healing through this time and picking up pieces of your healing journey right now. I think this card is also telling you that this is like a time for that. Sorry, I'm trying to fix my camera. That this is a time for that. And also, this being your undiscovered talent, maybe this is going to help you to heal others. So why is it still hidden? We get the stingray. So this is the stingray is going to touch on us developing our inner self-confidence, our sense of self, our spine. And look at the colorfulness in the spine of the stingray here. We see like the chakra colors there. So the stingray card represents a pivotal point where right now you're being asked to really ponder on your personal growth. Like, you've really been through a lot. You've really hit rock bottom at this point, my loves, or whatever it is that you may, even if it's a long time ago, maybe you're going back to this, but realize how it's affecting you in your present, and see that right now you're being faced with a choice for your pivotal growth, for that it's very pivotal. It's a moment that is coming and that has come at this time, where you need to decide between the old, easy, comfortable, and familiar versus new, challenging, uncomfortable, and unfamiliar. And sometimes know that challenging, uncomfortable, and unfamiliar isn't always bad. Sometimes that can be also very exciting. And again, developing that confidence, that inner spine to know that even if this is like, just know that this is kind of like an inevitable dilemma that is kind of going to keep surfacing again and again until the force of this dharma that grows within the stingray is too strong to ignore. So when in balance, you will feel eager and like you want to grow. So stick close to that, stay connected to your learning and the things that help you to expand and to grow, and stay connected with yourself. And this is a water energy, so very feeling into yourself, feeling into your pain, your healing, and this time where maybe you have felt like you've hit rock bottom, but this is your hidden talent as well. How can you develop this gift is embracing that change. It says, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. You're really being called to step out into the unknown here, because it is too strong to ignore. You've hit rock bottom here. The universe is telling you to be assured. Know that you are growing. This is a time where you are learning so much. So when you feel out of balance, you'll feel like you're blaming others or you just want to quit. But know that to bring into balance, it just is asking for you to move through the discomfort. Again, find that assurance. Know that this is your hidden talent to really embrace this rock bottom change, this assurance that the universe is also giving you, because sometimes in the things that sometimes we think quote unquote bring us down are really these catalysts for change that allow us to really, like the stingray, just like go and feel into new places and feel through that discomfort. So you're growing so beautifully and infinitely and always evolving. So may you never forget that. Take this message as it resonates. I do have another timestamp for the end if you want to stick around for the next message or for a little poetry reading at the end. Please subscribe. I appreciate you so much. If you're still here, comment below maybe a time, my loves, where you have been experiencing great change during this time and how you're feeling through that. You know, for me, I think I realize how change is literally every day. Like sometimes in my routine, I don't have a set routine. So for me, I really try to embrace change and like, what is it that my body needs today? Or how can I take care of myself? And it's asking ourselves these questions. So I'd love to hear about how you're embracing more of change in your life, or maybe, you know, wherever you're at, and know that you can show up in any way, anywhere that you are. And I really appreciate you for being here. So I'm gonna go into card pile number 3 now. Hello, my loves. So if you chose card pile number 3, this message is for you. And so the crystal that was, what goes along with this reading is a clear quartz. So this is representative of divine energy, amplification, clarity, bringing us that clarity that we might need, reminding us that we can clear our minds, amplify the things that we truly want to focus on. So this is a power stone. It's a very universal energy. Quartz also enhances thoughts as they are a form of energy. So the affirmation that we can use with this is, I open my heart to receive and express the energy of love. That amplification, the clarity. You can use this while you meditate. Let's reveal your cards. I'm excited. Okay, so for the first card, we get, what is your undiscovered talent? Pile 3. Wow, the Empress. I love that card. And then we get, why is it still hidden? The Swan. Ooh, loving this energy already. How can you develop this? Give pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. I love this. And then a message from your spirit guides. This is a potential gateway. Wow, love this. Okay, super excited. You know what's cool is that this is the 3rd pile and the Empress card is the 3rd card in the tarot. So I love that. Well, number 3, because it does start with 0, so but either way, right? So the Roman numerals. So when we get the Empress card, this is our hidden undiscovered talent. This is something that you haven't discovered yet. The Empress energy is one of growth. She is effortless. People are effortlessly attracted to you. You have beauty and so much feminine energy. So this is your undiscovered talent group. Why is it still hidden? We get the Swan. So bringing these 2 energies together, the Swan, again, effortless creativity, this kind of like effortless, what was that other word? Effortless attraction, effortless creativity. So within you, you have this effortless ability to create, my loves, and know this. You're a sensitive mystic, and you have this elegant power within you. Look at both of these cards. I feel like they're so confirming with this. So the swan represents a heightened creativity, the embodiment of language, creativity, and artistry. So rides on the back of this graceful creature. The swan is ready to take us there, to the fluid realm of writing, creating, reflecting. And this is a potent energy, so it's a very healing energy too, and it's not to be taken for granted or lightly. So when the swan card appears, your soul is calling you for attention, for solo time. An inner voice is waiting to be heard, and there's an inner vision that is likely to be revealed. So even looking at the Empress energy, like she is somebody who is so tapped into her feminine energy, and sometimes our feminine energy doesn't necessarily have to be a woman, but within all of us, I feel like we all have to have this balancing, looking within. Look at how there's a reflection of the swan, looking that everything is a reflection of us, so that we must go in and be optimistic, be hopeful about the things that we're creating, because there's this effortless attraction that we have coming to us. You're growing, you're beautiful, you have this feminine energy, whether you are a man or a woman or whatever you identify as watching this. Just know that this feminine and masculine energies is something that we all have to bring a beautiful balance to in our lives, and I think that it's a beautiful journey getting there as well. So right now during this reading and for your message, your soul is calling you for some solo time. There's an inner vision to be revealed. So how can you develop this gift? It says pride, just loving yourself and seeing yourself in everyone. It goes so perfect. I love this so much. And it's just like, again, what I was saying is that everything is a reflection of us. The Empress also can again signify growth, fertility, just like growth in business, in your ventures, in adventures, or like relationships, things like this. Like you are bringing forth love, so the things that you are manifesting are a reflection of you. So it is only right that you love yourself and that you fully dive into this, because again, this, and the, like in the second pile was another water energy, but the swan is another water energy. So tap into your feelings in this solo time, with your heart, express the things that you need to. I see with the swan, it has blue and green, and then with this angel guide, your spirit guide message for the end, and the last card is a potential gateway, and I kind of see those same colors again. Very similar, very many similarities here. Look at the reflection of the tree here in the universe, and that is you. Like in this card, there's a heart in the middle of that tree with clouds, and there's a river and people and like unicorns and children. It's just so beautiful. The number on there is 50, so 35, and then that number 8. 5 can signify change. The number 3, communicating with yourself. Maybe you're going through a lot of changes. You need to communicate with yourself, love yourself, affirm yourself, believe in yourself. Know that the things that are coming to you are reflections of you. So the more that you focus and kind of fine tune, think of yourself like a radio and where you're putting your dial at, you know, so whenever you're that you have that choice, what you want to listen to and where you want to vibe at, and that, you know, these times your thoughts are so powerful that they are potential gateways, and you are manifesting these things, you know. So just be, I think, you know, another thing that comes to mind, or that I feel that I need to say for this pile here, is just be very mindful of your thoughts as well, and be very kind to yourself and gentle. And I hope you take these messages as they resonate. I hope they help you in some way. If they do, I have you can support this channel. I have some links in my bio. You can book a reading with me. I would love that. Please subscribe, follow for more of these. Definitely connect with me on Instagram. I also do stuff on there, and yeah, whatever platform, check it out. Check out my link. I also am on TikTok and Pinterest, and yeah, just try doing all the things right, and just also remain balanced, and just know that it comes with time, and be patient with yourself. So I'm going to end this and then we'll kind of close it off. So thank you for listening. If you are still here listening, I would love to hear about it in the comments. Maybe you can drop a time where, you know, you really had to choose self-love for yourself. Group 3, I'm feeling like, you know, you really need to choose yourself through these things. And as you're effortlessly attracting this beauty, these things that you want in your life, just know that it's not selfish to love yourself. So tell me about a time that maybe you kind of learned that lesson, because I know that I've definitely have had to learn that lesson in the past year, maybe more, you know, just having to say no, or yeah, just sticking up for what we believe in. So your hidden talent is that you have this effortless beauty and attraction and feminine energy within you. So channel that and know that you can continue to nurture yourself as you maybe develop that more masculine energy of yourself. And pride is not necessarily always bad. Yes, sometimes it can be, but pride can also just be proud. We are so proud. We love ourselves, so we're proud of ourselves, and we see ourselves in everyone. So when we see that, see the ripple effect of how, like, when you're kind to yourself and you see that beauty in yourself, you can then share that with others. So thanks for listening. I love you guys. All right, my loves. Well, if you're still here, thank you so much for listening to these messages. And if they helped you in any way, please connect with me. Let me know. Drop a comment. I would just love to hear about it and know. So yeah, I hope this helped you kind of dive a little bit deeper into your undiscovered talents and why they may still be hidden. I hope that you got some advice and some angel messages that can just help you in developing your gifts in your own journey during this time. And this can be a timeless message anytime that you see it. Share it with anyone. Always follow your intuition, whatever you feel. So I did want to close off just with a couple of poetry readings and just remind you with the collective card pull that had come up with us at the beginning. I am willing to see the sameness with others. This opens my awareness to oneness. I feel it did come up so much in each of the readings for us, so I'd love to hear about how they resonated for you and anything that you would like to share. So I'm going to share a little poem from my own poetry, and I titled it, "You Decide What You Find Beautiful." Make it everything you see. You decide what beauty is. Everyone else or society tries to get us to see it their way, but beauty begins within. It's the way we think and the way that we look at things. It's the pure, luminous light within you. Your true nature is luminous. Decide to see the beauty all around you. It is you. And then this poem is from the book Inward by Young Pueblo, and it's page 171. I just kind of flipped it open, and it says, "Wholeness is when lies no longer stand between you and yourself." Love that. So may we just take this time to really just reflect and see what these messages mean for us, following our intuition and knowing, you know, when lies no longer stand between me and myself, that I'm able to truly be honest and speak my truth and be just authentically me within myself, that I can then inspire others to do the same. And not just that, but not that part doesn't matter, but what truly matters is for you to be connected with yourself and just to be true to you. So be encouraged and know that beauty is whatever you define it. So I hope you enjoyed this. Please let me know. I love you. I'm sending you big, big hugs, and thanks for watching.